Welcome back to Grammar Grade 6. This is Unit 7, Lesson 42, and today we're going to build something out of the little words we've been meeting, prepositional phrases. You already know a preposition points from one thing to another. Now we'll snap a preposition together with a noun to make a neat little bundle that tells us where, when, or which one. Once you can spot the whole bundle, sentences get so much easier to read. Let's dive in. So, what exactly is a prepositional phrase? It's a small group of words that begins with a preposition and ends with a noun or a pronoun. That noun or pronoun at the end has a special name. We call it the object of the preposition. So, the preposition starts the phrase, and the object noun or pronoun ends it. Snap those two ideas together, and you've got one prepositional phrase. Simple as that. A prepositional phrase can have three parts. First comes the preposition, words like in, on, under, or near. Then, in the middle, you can have a few extra describing words, like the, old, or tall. And last comes the object, a noun or a pronoun. Here's the part students sometimes forget. Those middle words still ride inside the phrase. They belong to it. So a phrase can be just two words, or it can stretch a little longer with describers packed in the middle. Let's put a real one on the board and mark it. Under the old bridge. Watch what I'm doing with this bracket. It stretches over the whole phrase, from the very first word to the very last. The phrase starts at the preposition, under, and it ends at the object noun, bridge. Everything in between, the and old, is tucked inside. When you bracket the whole thing like this, you can see the phrase as one unit instead of four loose words. Now, here's something fun. A single sentence can hold more than one prepositional phrase, one right after another. Look at this. The cat on the mat by the door. There are two phrases here, stacked together. The first is on the mat, and the second is by the door. Each one starts with its own preposition and ends with its own object. So don't stop after the first phrase. Keep reading, because more may be waiting right behind it. Why do we even use these phrases? Because they add detail, and they answer handy little questions. A phrase can tell you where. We hid behind the shed. It can tell you when. The show starts after lunch. And it can tell you which one. The girl with red boots. See how each phrase paints in an extra detail the sentence would be missing without it? That's their whole job, filling in where, when, or which one. Let's turn that into a quick two-step check you can run on any sentence. Step 1, spot the preposition, because that's where the phrase begins. Step 2, run forward to the next noun or pronoun, because that object is where the phrase ends. Then grab everything from the start all the way to the object, and you've captured the whole phrase. Preposition to object in one clean sweep. Ready to try a few together? In this first set, I'll show you a sentence, and you find the complete prepositional phrase, from the preposition all the way to its object. Pause the video and try each one yourself before I reveal the answer. The kitten slept in a basket. Find the whole phrase. The preposition here is in, so that's where the phrase starts. Now run forward to the object noun, basket. Everything from in to basket belongs together. So the answer is in a basket. We walked toward the tall lighthouse. The preposition is toward, so the phrase starts there. Run forward to the object, lighthouse. And don't drop the middle words, the, and tall. They ride inside the phrase. So the answer is toward the tall lighthouse. A note was taped to the fridge for me. Careful, this sentence has two phrases. One is to the fridge. The other starts with the preposition for and ends with the object pronoun me. Remember, the object can be a pronoun, not just a noun. So a correct phrase here is for me. In this second set, each phrase starts at a preposition, but your job is to decide exactly where it ends. Remember, a phrase ends at its object noun or pronoun. Pause and try each one before I answer. The keys are under the blue couch. The phrase starts at under, but where does it end? It has to run all the way to the object noun, and that noun is couch. The and blue are middle words tucked inside. So the answer is under the blue couch. They sang during the long car ride. The preposition during opens the phrase. Keep going until you reach the object noun. That noun is ride, so the phrase stops there, pulling long and car along inside it. So the answer is during the long car ride. The path winds around the quiet pond. The preposition is around. Follow it forward to the object noun, pond. The words quiet and the sit in the middle and belong to the phrase. So the answer is around the quiet pond. Let's wrap up what we learned. A prepositional phrase runs from a preposition all the way to its object, a noun or a pronoun. Any describing words in the middle ride inside the phrase, so scoop them up too. And these phrases earn their keep by adding detail, telling us where, when, or which one. And one sentence can hold several of them stacked in a row. Find the preposition, run to the object, and grab the whole bundle. Nice work today. I'll see you in the next lesson.